think I'm live. Yeah. All right, very good. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I think that's what I want. Yay. Hey Kenny, hey Dawn. So what happened was, am I yelling? Can you hear me? I hope you can. It looks like you can. Hey Penny. Hey True. Oh great. Okay, now I was trying to tell you what happened was that the camera I have, it's called a Razor. It needed to update, and you can't even use it at all unless you get the update. So I'm going to have to make it a point to go check for that either earlier before I stream or the day before, because I don't like starting late. But there it is. That's why. It was just that it needed updating. Hey Kelly, thanks for coming. I like how we all say hello to each other when we come in the room. Hey, before I get started into anything, I wanted to show y'all. This is one of the did I show this before? Maybe not. This is one of the things my husband got me for, actually got this for our anniversary. Since they're close together, he just splits the gifts and gives me some on my birthday and some on our anniversary. Anyway, so this one was anniversary. And I knew it was small, but I still wanted it because it was just so cute. Anyway, I'll open it. It's not, it fits in your hand, so it's not that big. And you think, oh no, these are going to be so tiny. But you can get them out. I already did one. I already colored one. I just used glitter pens on that one. You see the glittery? Maybe not. Aren't they cool? So most of them have a verse. Some of them have just an encouragement without a verse, but most of them have verses. And they are tiny, but if you use like a what do you call those? Fine liners or the glitter pens or whatever. Those work. I mean, this is hard. This is really hard. Can you imagine a book with this kind of cardstock? I don't even know if you call it cardstock, being it's so thick. But anyhow, I don't know what emoji to give you, Callie. Oh. So I went through them all. I think there are 44. There's 44. And just picked out the ones that I like the most and put them in the front of the box. But I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. You could still use pencil, but like on this one, you don't have too small of details. You could still use pencil. This is so thick, really you can use anything on it. So now, of course, I want the other one because there are two of them. I'm not sure what they are, but I do want them. It's probably Psalms. I'm guessing it's specifically to the Psalms, but I like those. And it fits in this little container. It's so cute. I could take this with me camping and take my glitter pens and not take everything. I actually take a whole set of pencils with me and sometimes the Durant ink tints too. So I got a big bag for that. And I think, do I really need all that when I go camping? So I think these will be nice. They also have a, see if I can find it down here. I think it's the same company, I'm not sure. But they make this flip book. Oh, that's probably coffee. And they also make a bigger one than this. This is actually 7 by maybe 10 by 7, something like that. So I haven't done a lot in here. So I kind of need to put that on my list of things to get to. Anyhow, there we go. I think they were under $10. Maybe they were 9 something. But yeah, I think that's nice how it turned out. You can see the glitter and sparkly stuff there. Oh, what page was it? Yeah, Allie was going to, she asked, well, what book should I work in? What pencils? She, on her live stream yesterday, y'all probably heard it. And I said, what about something you haven't colored in? What page are we talking about, Kenny? Let me see if I can't find one. This one with the books. Oh, the first one? Oh, look at that one. I did that some time ago when I was practicing using stencils. I thought it came out well. This is pencil. It's not. Oh, no, it's not. Look at that. I used, I think I used alcohol marker on that. Some sparkly pen. Budek. This is one of my favorite purses. There's one with bees. I thought there was one here that I'd flipped to. Oh, I think it said trust. Did I flip that one? I like that one. Okay, so yeah, this is a neat deal. It's got 50 sheets in there. They're, well, you could see I could use alcohol marker on it. I mean, you can use anything. They're fairly thick paper. Since it's just one-sided, you could also tear this out. You can see the perforations there. Tear them out and put them in a frame or something. So I like those. I need to use that one again. Oh, let me see. I think this is the one. No, this is one I had been working on. And I finished that a few days ago. I posted about that one. Sorry. Oh, my twin. Hello, Leslie. So I'm just showing something I was working on, and this page. I used the Grisaille on this. I hadn't used those in a while. Grisaille and Distress ink on the background, and some Posca. And I looked up these particular flowers, and this one here can be different things, keep different colors. It can be blue. It could even be that one. These could also be different blue, not blue, but purple or pink. And the little blue ones can be white or really blue or somewhere in the middle. And I was trying to go, you're on your laptop? Okay. Yeah. I've had my first cup of coffee, and now I'm drinking flavored water. Seeing how that goes. When it came to the teapot, I wanted it to look real, right? And so I went to look for different different teapots, and first I wanted it to be porcelain. I couldn't find any porcelain tutorial, but I found a lot of silver, and so that's what I was going for. And so I found a good reference photo, and I started to kind of work with it. Grisaille has it's got cool gray, warm gray, and gray, which I suppose is supposed to be in the middle of those. And so I wasn't going to have as much to work with as if I'd used Prismas. There's a ton of grays in there. But I wanted to just use, Grisaille, so I did. And I was working at it, and I said, when I was done with the handle, I said, that's terrible. Well, let me go on to this part. So I started doing some stuff here, and it was looking awful. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to take it and erase it. I just took my little square eraser, and it just went shh all over this part. This one hadn't been colored yet. And, there's still some muck there from the previous coloring, because you can't always get it all off. But anyway, the short of it is, I just kept working at it and decided to do like the dark on the side and light as you come around. And what it did, though, because I had colored or erased what I colored at first, it almost looks like it's weathered. And I don't know if this is supposed to be fairies, I suppose it is. What would they use? They would use a discarded teapot. So there you go. I made a treasure out of a mess. And I just now noticed I did not color the fairy's hair or arms or face. The clothes were cute. Okay. That is that one. What did I work on last time I was with you? I'm not sure it was that one. somebody will remember. I'd have to go look. Was it this one? No, that was the week before. I love these little tabs that I got there. You can get a buku of them for cheap. And I got it like 1,200 or something for $8. I don't know what it was. But I started marking all my books with them for pages I wanted to do. Well, I think that's the only one I started. Was it Deep Blue that I was working on? No, I don't think it was Deep Blue. Oh, somebody must know. All right. Hey, Audrey. Yeah, Lily over on Art Journey UK, she said that the Derwent 100 was on sale over there. And I thought, well, maybe they'll be on sale here. But since they're made, I think they're made in England, probably it's less expensive. But here, it's still like $200 and something. The Color 50 metallics I was looking for, they'd been $23 for a while, and today they're $19. So I thought about getting those, and I kept thinking, well, do I really need those or not? Anyhow, I'll show you what I started in here because I can't remember what I was working on. Oh, vacuum. Oh, who was it true that last night? It was Corey. Yeah, she was saying she was looking for a vacuum, and she kept apologizing, and I thought, there's no way you could apologize for that. I mean, you need a vacuum. I was looking at the robot ones, the little, what do they call those? Rumba, I think. And they were, well, really still too expensive, so I just kind of gave up on that. I might find something later, I don't know. I hadn't worked in Rooms of Wonder in a while. So I picked one of Karen's tutorials and started working in that. One of my ideas behind putting tabs on all the pages I wanted was to look for a page that I could just do one color on. And I thought, I'm going to wear out one pencil doing that. And then I thought, no, you could use all of that color from any or all the sets you have. So it's still monochromatic. And probably still use black and white. Oh, they are. Well, I'll just fly over there and get me some. Yeah. But then there's probably things that are made here that are less expensive for us that cost more. I think the Brute Funers, well, those are made in China, but I remember those being too expensive. Oh, I know, it was the was it the Star Joys? Anyway, something like that. I keep getting off. Yes, monochromatic. But I picked this to do, the part one is just blue, but I didn't want to make this monochromatic. So I can pick another page to do monochromatic, or I can just keep coloring with that. And you can decide the book if you want to. So let's see, I've got Deep Blue, Rooms of Wonder, Nightfall, Universe. These are the ones I had out that I wanted to do this month. Asia, Aviary, Enchanted Earth, Magical Earth, Circle of Life. Okay, so yeah, I'm a little nuts. So which one would y'all like to see me color monochromatic in? And then she can hand deliver. Yes, I can hand deliver them to you. A pencil museum? Wow. You can pick up some for us all. Yeah. And I'll charge you a fee, like split the cost of the ticket. And then probably the baggage that I would have to carry to put them all in. Oh, yep. The July prompt, is that Maria Trolley? I haven't used these yet, by the way. I got them out here, but I haven't used them yet. Hang on, I'll feet. Oh, if I want to go to Australia? So do y'all have an idea of which book you'd like me to do monochromatic in? I don't think I've picked up. This would be very hard, I think, to do that in. I don't know, maybe. I did actually mark things in here, but not everything. Any Christmas pick? Oh, Christmas pick. Wow. A Christmas picture for a monochromatic? Oh, okay. I really have 4 Christmas books. Got Home for the Holidays, Christmas Charm, Enchanted, and I've got this one. What one are you doing, Leslie? What book are you working in? Was it this one that Allie was working in? Sorry, I haven't started at all. Anything at all. Oh, yeah, I think she was working on that. I can't imagine that one being one color. I mean, you'd have to make the sand blue or something like that. JB Christmas. JB. Oh, Joanna Basford. Oh, yeah, actually, I have that one too. That might be interesting. Interesting. Some of the, like, Home Sweet Home and I haven't worked it. I bought this Songbird book when it came out a few months ago, and I hadn't worked in that yet. I don't think they post to Oz. Oh, probably not. I love doing that one. That's one of my favorite ones from last year. I'm sorry I hadn't picked anything. I've been fighting fatigue every day. And ooh, I have an idea for it, the Monochromatic. I don't think so, but they do post worldwide. Good chance. You first go in, they ask you where you're from, and then you'll find out. So I have an idea now that I'm looking at this book. I mean, I looked at a lot of pages and it was like, no, 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 no. Finally, one comes and pops out at me. I think I might do this one, because I think ornaments would be really easy to do in whatever color. Unless you want to see me work on the Rooms of Wonder. Okay. This page in one color, or this one that I was working on. One or two. One or two. I mean, I crack up when I go to the eye doctor because it's so funny that I know what they're going to say. One or two. Why don't they say A or B? C and D. I guess one or two is easiest to say. Who knows? I think about weird stuff like that. Oh, and I have Wild Winter. I guess I have more Christmassy ones. Although Wild Winter is more about winter than it is Christmas. Looking at those pictures makes me want to color one of them because it's cold. It's cold. 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. I need a challenge. You're crazy. You're crazy. All right. I am going to put up a poll because I think it would be fun. Oh, really? I can only do 4? Okay. I thought I could do more than 4. All right, so you can vote for which color, because probably, man, it would be so easy just to, that's it, Leslie, that's how I'll do it. I'll just do markers. That'd be really, polls are fun. Oh, yeah. I still insist on staying up late, though my body says you need to go to bed. But anyway, I was saying earlier, because I've been fighting fatigue every day, I could easily take 3 naps. Ooh. As if I wouldn't pick. Do you like purple? Okay. I would have put pink in there, but they didn't have that. any more options. So, but it actually pink would be in there because red, although maybe that's not technically pink, technically red. Hey Rika, did I say hi to you when you came in? I'm sorry. Oh, so far purple is winning. Oh wow. Has everyone voted? There's 10 votes. Pain drains the crud out of us. Oh, do you have fibromyalgia too, Leslie? I don't have as much pain as I used to. I take a lot of vitamins and I cut out milk. I tried cutting out bread, but gluten one time, but it didn't do anything for me. So, yeah, I cut out that. Where's your sticker? Okay, where are my stickers? All right, which one would you like, Callie? Okay, I got some crystal stickers. I got some flowery ones. Here's some from the sea. Let's see, you're in California, so you might like the ones from the sea. Look, there's a whale. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at the little whale. Oh my goodness. Now blue is winning. Hey Connie, thanks for lurking. I love to know if people are here. You not wanting to mention information. Did I miss something? Oh. The flowery sticker. Okay, you can have that one. I'm so glad Connie's watching. And purple. Well, you've got to petition your fellow chat members to change their vote to purple, because right now blue is winning. Hey Louise. All right, Louise hasn't voted. Go and tell her you want purple. You were talking about the 28 set, and I was thinking we were talking about the 100. We're still at blue. Okay, Louise, did you vote? I mean, blue is at 38% and purple is 31%. Y'all are hilarious. You just read? Wow. You people that want purple are really serious about your purple. Even though blue is winning. How many purple markers do I have? Because that's how I'm going to get this done, is with purple markers. My dog is so cute right now. I know, it's not fair. I'm going against the crowd, but no, that's okay. All right, so here's all my purple markers. Every other color is just a different shade of purple. Oh, is that right? That's funny. I think that'll probably still go through there, so Okay. Now, there actually are some that could almost be purple because they're blue. They say blue. It could be a dark purple, maybe. All right. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple. Oh, that's an old song, but it's still a classic. Okay, let's start with I gotta test these. Some of these are more pink. Oh, that's terrible. That one's really dark. I'm trying not to do purple, you know? I mean pink. I'm trying not to do pink. That is definitely purple. This is definitely purple. That one, I'm not sure this one is. That one's more blue, so let's don't do that. That one's pretty purple. That one's definitely purple. This one, that's more pinkish. Wow. That's like mulberry or something. All right. Here we go. You have a rumba. 130. Oh, so $99. It's a shark. Oh. Wow. Sharks are pretty nice. Am I in the right spot? I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Zoom, zoom, mini zoom. That's good. Hey, Jamie. Oh, I need to end the poll. Unless you want to get Jamie to vote. Jamie, purple. Click purple. Oh, you're blue. Okay. Well, I don't always win them either. It's crazy. Come on, Jamie, pick purple. Oh, you did. Okay. Okay, well. You know what I could do is I could put some blue in there, you know, just for the fun of it. Now, of course, I really don't want to take the pages out of this one, although I did take one page out. Is this? So this will get the Christmas in July one out. All right, so I was gonna, yeah, it goes over. Take a darker one. And try to make it something interesting. Bye, Dawn. Thanks for coming in. Okay, earphones, I know you want to go out. Just go out. Thank you. So this one has the brush nib too. Last night Corey was talking about how she wished that she had just gone with Copics. When she first got into, my mouth stops when I start coloring or whatever. When she got into using markers, and she was saying how great the nib was on the Copics. I actually have 3 regular Copics. It's a long story, but the short is that I bought a bunch of stuff from a lady, and she had these in that. I also have the CIAOs. I have a lot of those, and the touch markers. So I thought, I need to try these out. Wow. Interesting. Yes, I do have a blotter sheet. Yep. Sorry for the shaking. Ah. Having, well, that was smart. Little thing just came off the end. Well, that's all right. Man, these are bleeding off into the edge so bad. I guess it's the paper. They are. That's how I tripped into coloring World Eye. Our Christmas cards. Oh, awesome. See, I have those too. I think there's only one. I would consider purple. This is a touch marker. Wow, that is very purple. I've got a bunch of those. Really, what I had wanted was the Ohuhu markers. And she said, here, just take these too. Because they were in the same bunch. I said, okay, I'll take it. But I haven't used them much because, well, I don't know if I'm scared to use them or I don't know if I'm scared to use them. I think it's something between. Oh, that's a totally different color. This is going to be too. To get out and come back. It is a funny word, isn't it? I think if you say a name or a word a bunch of times, it becomes weird. I don't know why that is, but it just is. Now I bet all of y'all are picking a word and you're saying it a bunch of times to see if I'm right. I'm not trying to be too careful as to going to the edge here because this sort of naturally goes to the edge. Oh, hey, we got some rain today. It's still hot, but that was nice. That's my brain. And I wish that I knew how people that didn't have a brain like that function. I mean, what does it feel like to not have a racing mind? Even when I'm sleepy, my mind races. I suppose I could use the other side for that. Little bits. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That would be really nice to know. Because it flips from one subject to another in no time at all. Now I'm thinking about markers again. Oh, it was just something Corey said about that sound of the cat clicking on. And I said, no, I like that sound too. And oh, the sound of the marker squeaking. That was funny too. I like the sound of a pencil. A pencil working on a page. Copics are expensive everywhere. Yes, I agree with that. I have to go back and see where y'all are. Yeah. Oh, the Copic skin tones. So this is a bigger set of... Oh! Where are those? I know I've got the CIAO, CHIO, I'm not sure. I've got them somewhere. These are actually the Ohuhu's original ones with the bullet nibs and the chisel. She had those in there. So I'm not sure where I put those Cheerio ones. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, I don't know where those are, but probably shouldn't have used that. I think I'm at a look on getting that to come up at all, so we'll just leave it. I need to turn my fan on. I don't know if it's the lights or what, but I get hot pretty easily. That's weird. I can't remember what I used on that. Well, it's one of those things of I had a vision of what I wanted and then it didn't work. I think this one, no, that's right. I thought the bullet on that one didn't work. Okay, well, there we are. I'll just go back to what I did before. Now, why is that different? Gosh. Well, this ain't gonna be pretty, but that's all right because I'm learning about markers. I thought this wasn't going to take long. I thought I'll just swoop down on these markers and this page and go. I'm still sitting here messing with them. And you can't even see what I'm doing. I got Arteza Everblends, some Copics hold it better. I got Goopy Nib, growth and dried up. Okay, Leslie, what are you laughing at? Because it's like 12 seconds behind, and after 12 seconds, I don't remember what I said. I'm a hot mama. Okay. It's so hot in here. And by the way, I'm still in my gym jams. Because I can. I've taught my ESL classes in my pajamas. Okay, there's number 1. Maybe I should jump into the pinks. Ability to fill, yeah. Yeah, it probably is cheaper in the long run. Like with pencils. You know, if you want an oil-based pencil, then it's better to get, this is what they say. I haven't actually run into this problem yet of running out of a pencil, but I have done that with the Prismas. I've run out of a color and had to, this is going to be really dark. All right, I got to test. I have to test these real quick. Don't worry, I'm lifting this so it won't bleed on my paper. Okay, that one is the lighter of the two, and that's the darker. X. Okay, so I will use these two. Okay, Connie, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. this one. Oh gosh, that's a long chain. Y'all can't even see that. All right. It almost borders on red. It's called Pastel Violet. Pastel Violet. Oh, I was talking about pajamas while I'm teaching. Yeah, definitely have that. And then I was talking about pencils. Right, getting the Faber-Castells instead of several budgets, because when you run out of a pencil in the budget set, then you would have to buy the whole budget set over. But I heard one time someone had an idea of buying the budget set, and then when they ran out of a color, to buy the one in the more expensive set, and then that way you can start building the expensive set. I thought that was pretty good. You know, it'd be really easy for me to just color the whole thing. But I can never just do that. I have to do some kind of shadowy kind of thing. Yep. I had a friend of mine, I was talking to her last night about getting started into coloring, and I was giving her some advice, and she said, oh wow, you really know your stuff. And I said, I've made enough mistakes to be able to tell you what to get and not get. I told her, you know, if you just want to see and dabble, get a small set, because you can actually do a lot with small sets. Now, I was told that when I started, but I saw the big sets and I said, oh, I've got to have it. I got to have all the things. I've got to have the 180 colors. But I said a good all-around pencil would be Prisma. And then also it's by preference too, because some people hate the Prismas and some people love the Prismas. Same thing with every pencil. With every pencil, because you know, everybody has their different way of holding a pencil and the way it feels in their hand. And so you might actually prefer something that I wouldn't prefer. Like, I do not like the Crayola pencils at all. I have a set because I got them for so cheap that I couldn't pass it up. And I said, all right, I'm going to give them a try. And it just doesn't work for me. Okay, now I know this is more pinky, but it's kind of purple. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, if I go over that with this color, it looks okay. I didn't say this is going to be pretty. Now, if I could, I'd probably go back over these with pencil. Anyhow, so I told her it's probably better to get a small set of the Prismas. Because I think she'd be happier with those. Much happier. If she lived here, I would probably have her come over and try things out. Wow, this is going to be really, really purple. Let me see. Phil, you're doing this in purple. I'm not feeling your love. Oh no, I have no love. Well, it's probably the medium I'm using. If I was using pencil, I'd probably be fine. I could change my mind, I guess. But I was trying to make it fast. But instead I made a mess. Speaking of Prismas, I'll just go to my purples. Purple is a tricky color. There's so many purples. Ooh, I wonder what it would look like. That's definitely not too dark. Or so. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, pink, purple is difficult. Is difficult, but I said I would do it, so I will. Also, no longer that can get replaced open stock. Oh yeah. Yeah, I said to her if you wanted a lot of pencils, but you didn't want to spend an arm and a leg on a lot of pencils, I said, just get the Color red tin or Sioux color and enjoy it that way. Because you can get a lot of pencils for cheap. And the colors are fine. I mean, they're not soft, like nothing is soft like Prismas, but I think I'll go ahead and color over those. It's too hard to get that. Yeah, they're good enough, you know. I said that's what you ought to do. Yeah. Oh, I was saying if I had her here, I would have her try all my sets to see which one she likes, and then she could buy the smaller set of whatever. Her daughter, was it her daughter that bought them? She bought her a book. I don't think she bought her a set of pencils. She did ask me, would this, like Walmart, have any good pencils, and I said, if you like a hard pencil, You can go with those Crayolas, but I said, I don't like them, but that doesn't mean you don't like them. Hey, Emily, thanks for coming in. Got a cat water fountain. You did? Yeah, true. I agree with that. Oh no, you spilled a glass. Oh, yeah, I spill all the time. So I have to be mindful where I put my cup or bottle in here when I'm coloring, because I've dropped it too many times. Emily, the arm and a leg. I was wondering that one day in passing, and then it just went out of my head. But yeah, I don't know. You could probably look that up. Where did we get arm and a leg from? And I don't even know when I use it sometimes. Yes, I've got that same problem, Emily, the shaking. I only got the one for now in case they hate it. Yep. Thankfully, I have not spilt anything on a coloring page or a book, other than that one I was showing you today that had coffee stain on it. It was only the top, so it was okay. I don't know why I'm laboring on this one part. I just need to get going. Get going. Well, my hand is shaking and it's really hard to get in here. It's easier to do it this way. Oh. See, that's another problem, is that I don't want y'all to miss anything. So if I cover over it, you're not going to see it. So. Yep, I spill stuff, run into stuff. This is why we don't have a coffee table, because my toes or my shins would find it every time. We had one long ago, but after we moved into this house, which is almost 15 years ago. Gosh, I'm trying to think. It was 7. Yeah, it's 15 years this month. We decided not to have one. I think we did have it for a little while, but we took it out. It was much better to not have it. And you know those ones that have like the lifting lid, so the top lifts up? I wanted one of those for the longest time, but Steve wasn't too excited about having a gosh, I really can't talk when I'm coloring. He just didn't want that table there. Now, as far as area rugs, I always wanted an area rug, but whatever pet we had would pee on it. So we don't have that. But we have a really good laminate now. We've had for many years now that that if they do have an accident on there, it's easy to clean up. Let's see. Do you ever color pencils over the top? Yes, I do. I do. I do. And I found out with that, I need to go lighter with as light as I can with a marker. I may just get this one thing done. I'm like not trying to be a perfectionist on this. It's like, all right, I'm just getting it done. Although I can't talk. I battle the OCD monster. Yeah, I should have gone with a straight line here instead of with that curved. Yep, I have a backup Prisma set already. I can't go buying another one. But I did buy it when it was like 99. I think being an older lady that my love of purple back then was not an option, so I geared things. Okay. An older lady? All those cups. I had a shop and did all those cups, mug shirts. I can print nearly anything. Every type of surface. That's cool. That is too cool. What was I doing? Oh. This may or may not be. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. You know, I think I'll just go ahead and take it out. Since I leave myself a very little space, There we go. Yeah, I always have stuff on here, so this is so much easier. Oh, I did something weird on this. Boop. All right. Young at heart. Yeah, I'm like 5 years old at heart myself. I'm 5 years old. Somebody said go over this with the lighter colors. So now I'm curious what this would look like on here. Yeah, it's gonna be really different, but boy, the Prismas just glide right over that. That other picture I was working on, I showed you at the beginning. There's so many tiny little spaces there. Oh, look what I did. Oh well. That my shaky hand kept going out of the spot, and after a while I just stopped trying to erase them all because I wasn't going to get them all erased. I'll use this one. I was not going to get them all erased, so I said forget it, and I kept on going. Let's see. Well, I had the money and they were on sale, so I went ahead and got them to have a backup, but also to get that lavender and lilac. I know it probably doesn't matter in the whole scheme of things, but that is what I did. What am I doing? I'm making a total mess is what I'm doing. Blech. while y'all are talking. 109. Yep. I saw it one time for $75. I think that was during November one year. That's when they usually have their day after, what do they call it? Thanksgiving, what do they call it? Black Friday and Black Monday or something. I don't know what, Cyber Monday. And I wish I had gotten them then, but I didn't. And I ended up getting them for Christmas from my sister and my mother and my husband, so they spent a little more on me on that one. I think I actually did contribute to it too, so that was cool. 77 for the 132. Yeah. So if you want a backup set of Prismas and you can stand to wait, I would say wait until... Of course, there's no guarantee they'll do that again. No guarantee at all. I think I'm going to sharpen this a little bit. Wow, have you? Yeah. That definitely is a good deal. Even if you don't use all the pencils, it's still a really good deal. I'm attempting to put a kind of a shadowy thing on this, or at least to make it look round. I'm not sure I'm doing well. Probably if this was going to be a serious page, as we like to call it, I would probably use some grays for shadow. When y'all are putting shadow into your pictures, what is your go-to, or does it depend on the color? Does it depend on the color that you're shadowing, like a warm color or a cool color? Curious minds want to know. I'm not convinced that that's great of a deal. The 109 for 150. I mess up stuff all the time, Emily. No problem. Yeah, it's okay. Because most of the time it's in the teens, like 115. Once in a while it'll go up to 130, but it really hovers there in the in the teens. Yeah, Leslie, there's not. For a couple of years now, the deals haven't been, deals in quotes, haven't been such a deal. I guess it's because the economy's kind of sucking. Let's see what happens when I do this. Do y'all ever sharpen your what do you call it? Oh, I had these hooked together, glued together, but they just broke off, so. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here, but sometimes I just do stuff and I think, why am I doing that? Why did I do that as a choice? Maybe it's sort of an automatic thing I do. I don't know. I'm probably thinking too hard. That is probably too curved, but I like it anyway. Yeah, I use the Gorilla Glue super glue gel, and it helps for most things, but probably these are not really good for gluing together. I guess I could use regular super glue. I don't know. I don't know. I may have to use my left hand, or just switch the type of coloring. I'm glad y'all are having a conversation, though. That makes me happy. It's not harsh as black eye. I do use. Okay, so let's see. Pretty sure the blender doesn't have. Yeah, I agree with that, Emily. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I would like to have that. But I thought maybe I could wait until it came on Amazon. But I don't know if it will. It would be nice. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, really. You get 2 of them for 10, I think. Is it 10? 2 for 10? Yeah, I don't know. This picture is just not doing it for me. I probably should have picked the colors to use because it has a lot of purples. Lots and lots of purples. Lots and lots of purples. Oh, I think that must be marker. It's not coming up. See, this is getting into almost bluish color. I'm sorry, Brittany. Yep. Louise said, yeah. Definitely lighter shades. I use both, not necessarily on the same picture, but just maybe sometimes I'll use it on the same picture. And I don't know what it depends on as to what I use, but it just does. Something in my brain says, why does it do that? See what it's doing? I've got it on 5. Let me try 4. It does this weird thing. Okay, and see, this will be broke just like that. Where did y'all see me put that glue? Oh, God. All right. This might be stuck close. I mean, it may not be a big deal to just sharpen, but this is the lavender. Oh, this is grade lavender. So I guess I could have. Not worried about it. But it's hard to do when you're shaking. Ow. Okay, so there. I got it on. And usually I can just carry on coloring. Just color lighter. Coloring curves is hard. Challenging, not really hard, just challenging. Okay, so when y'all are doing gradations with several pencils, do you start with the dark or do you start with the light? And I suppose there's a few people out there that would start with the mediums. As for me, I do both, and I really don't know what it depends on. Maybe it has to do with how much do I want the dark to change? Do I want the dark to be the last layer because it's darker? Yeah, I was trying to go for trying to make this a crystal, but kind of doesn't work with marker that much. But I try. Thanks, Leslie. Oh, you do? Thank you. Is that the difference, Jamie? Is the wood they use? Or their formula for the pigment? I know a lot of people have said that the original Prismas were better, different. Oh, I never thought of doing that top-notch idea. Top-notch idea? Oh gosh, I gotta go back. Yes, I do. I have the grizzlies. Are they in the blue? Yeah. Yep, I like those. I don't have the blender though, if that was your question. You use the darkest pencil. Okay. Frustrating when that happens. Yep. If it's nighttime or I need a glow. Yeah. But I found when I started with the light, then the dark was the last, you wouldn't get such a faded dark color. Now, when I talk about blending, not blending, making gradations, and Karen does this, she will. She actually starts with the dark first, so I guess I can do that if I can not shake. All right, we're gonna go left-handed. Yeah, that's not working either. So she'll come out and then start fading it like this, right? Then she'll come in with a lighter color over the top of that and then come out. And then she'll take the lightest one, sometimes going over the dark, sometimes not. I know that's such a tiny deal. But if you go with the light first, And then you come in with so you're getting two different colors. Let's see if I can bring that up. It's just slightly different. I don't know. So if I want it to be lighter, then I will start with light. You can see that I can see this. This is redder than this one. So I guess it depends on, maybe it depends on the medium color. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so on this one I started with the lighter one. And now I'm coming around the edge. Usually I really don't think about whether I would rather use I'm so rubbish right now on this. Whether I'd rather use other colors to create a curve in something. This is really not my best work. Or if I would rather use the grays. And I have used both before. On the same picture. I think both of my hands are shaky today. It's just super weird. My hand wants to press harder. Sorry, I'm moving that so much. I probably shouldn't have made this way, but we'll just say there's a bunch of other ornaments that can't be seen. I'm gonna take this lighter color and just come out a little bit more, mushing all the colors together. I don't know, I'm just playing around. When I see something round, I want to make it round, you know. Now I still could put a gray over the edges, or even black. Black might be too much. Oh yeah, I was asking earlier. I don't know if anybody said anything. When you choose some grays to use, do you go based on the actual color of the gray? Like cool gray is a little more slightly blue, warm gray is slightly brownish. French grays are slightly brownish. Or do you go with what color you're trying to shadow, like if it's a warm color or a cool color? I don't know if I asked that before, but I didn't see any answers. Maybe I just missed it. Like this is bordering really on I think bordering on cool because of the blue. This one's definitely warm. It's crazy color. And then there's times when it hardly matters. You just use cool gray 70 or cool gray 90. Like in this one, it's not putting out very much, so I probably would go with a darker one. Yeah, this is not working. Not working. See if I can. Mistakes. I make mistakes so you don't have to. We're experimenting today. That's what it is. It's Experiment Tuesday. Probably putting down, in this case, putting down the gray maybe ahead of time. That sort of did something there. I nearly got the wire binder, which I saw. Oh, let's see. I use a gray that goes with the color I'm shadowing, not the entire image. Yeah. Shannon has the binding machine. Is that on sale? That would be really cool. I did something. Let me experiment some more. Just barely touching the edge. And then coming in with a darker. Oh, I kind of like that. Hey, Ashley. Say hi to Princess of Boland. That's my sister, Ashley. I'm scared to use this. Maybe this one doesn't do it. I don't know what makes it do that and not do that. That one's okay. You see, that one came out just fine. What you doing, Ashley? You gonna come over today? Hi, Connie. Thanks for coming in. We're just watching me mess up and try to learn from it. On my handshake. What is he doing? He's making a mess, but it's a lovely mess. It's a lovely mess. Disc bind. Disc bind. Oh, well, do you mean something like these? I've actually used those to bind the conversion charts with. But that may not mean what you mean. See, I put holes in these and then put these on here. I could actually put 2 more if I wanted to, but it worked for the moment. Yep. Thank you. I'm not so bothered by making mistakes anymore, but when I make them on camera, they bother me. Because I'm like, y'all came here to watch people do a good job. Watch me do a good job on my coloring, and I'm wrecking it. But I suppose y'all would say not to worry about it. No. The only way that's going to stand out on the edge is if I colored around it. And I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh, thank you. You are too kind. Too kind. Trying to think where. Where lines like that would be. Ah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, Emily, you were talking about you had gone to a neurologist for your shaking, and he had you write something on or draw something, whatever it was, and you started shaking about 10 to 12 or 10 to 2. Everything. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, we do. Thank you. I think this one is turning out pretty good. This one needs a little more work. I'm not sure what. Maybe erase back a little bit on it. Maybe just, I think I'll just use this one. Just a little bit. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm just... not sure that did anything. Probably if I had used pencils from other sets, I could like get that in between color. Oh, come on. Errol. Oh my goodness. Temperature here is 88. Humidity 98. So it feels pretty awful out there. Pretty awful. I just don't go out. My husband and I were getting in the car and going to a restaurant for anniversary on Saturday. And as we were driving off, I said, how long has it been since I've been out of the house? And I could not remember. I just... it's too hot for me to go out. It's just too hot. I take blood pressure medicine, and I'd just rather not take chances with that. So, anyhow, I was like, when did I go out last? It's funny. Kind of funny. I think I did too much there. It was just, yeah, it was hot. I mean, we went in the evening, so it wasn't quite as hot. but it was pretty hot. Okay, that one, I'm liking that one a little bit more. A little bit more. I hear you squeaking. The puppy is playing with one of the other dogs. They're so cute. I guess that doesn't work very well. I mean, I'm not getting what well, that's actually good. I know I'm thinking out loud. It makes it lighter, which is what I wanted anyway, so. Why was I using this one? Don't know. You're welcome. Thanks. I'm always tweaking things. Kind of want to make it stand out, you know. Cool. So I put Posca down. When it dried mostly, I scratch it off and I come out with a lighter color right there. So there's something new to try. All right. We have not had too much of a mosquito problem this year, so I'm grateful for that. Now, I don't go out in the evening anyway, so they could be there. Usually you get some in the house, but we haven't had that so much. How long have I been on? About 2 hours. No, Emily, that's horrible. Let me see what ours is going to be. Now, I usually don't look at the temperatures because it doesn't help. Okay, so here, yeah, I mean, it says 90, but it's going to feel like 100 and something. So I will continue to stay in, and we did get some rain this morning, but it didn't do much for cooling things off. But anyway, I'll be in the house for probably 2 months. Maybe September it might get cooler. We might not get the 100 days in September, but it'll still be hot. Yeah, Emily, my father-in-law comes in just about every day. He comes over every day for dinner. He'll walk in, he'll say, "Oh, it's hot. It's 90." He'll say something about the weather, and I'll say, "Well, I try not to think about it." instead of saying, would you stop mentioning it please, because I don't want to be rude, I'll say I try not to think about it, because then it bothers me more. But I don't think he's getting the idea, so I just, if he says it, I just like, oh, that's terrible. He's really a nice and kind person, so he would never intentionally say something that bothered me like that. But he doesn't know that it bothers me, so. Wow. You know what? I mean, when I was, these were in the ugly stage a long time. And I'm looking at them and I said, you know, that's not half bad. Let's see. Oh, Connie, you're in the, well, let's see, I think the other Leslie is too. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you've got AC too. I'm so grateful for not just the AC, but the way they built the house. They put in that, what is that stuff they put in the ceiling? I can't remember the name of it now, but it was a big deal then. And this builder just automatically uses it, and then the house is more insulated, so we can have a nice temperature in here and be comfortable. So I'm definitely grateful for that. I put bowls of water out for the cat stuff. Oh, do you? That's awesome. Yeah, it's insulation, but it's a particular kind of insulation. I'm sure somebody around knows what it is. I think it's got two names, 2 words to it. When I'm trying to think of a word, I try to pay attention to what, does it have 2 words? How many syllables? Can I even remember syllables? And that usually helps me remember, but not always. Popcorn. And now I understand why you said that. No, it's not the popcorn stuff. We had that in our previous house, and it was, they were just doing it cheap, and we would struggle so much in the summer with that. And so when we moved here, they automatically use the type of insulation that I can't think of the name of. It's going to bother me until I think about it, but I'll try not to. Did I have a number in it? Maybe. Yes, yes. The same 2 dogs that were playing with a pool toy. Now they're just wrestling. And they're not making a noise, which is really strange because Puppy always makes a noise. He always makes a noise. Puppies are crazy. Hey, Kenny, what color did you vote for in the thing earlier in the poll? Curious minds want to know. Radiant barrier. That's it. Thank you, Penny. You said R, which triggered the memory of radiant barrier. It sounds weird to my ears. It's like, is that the right thing? Yeah. That's what it was. And a lot of people are putting it in their homes after it was built. And it was, we couldn't afford it to do that. So when we moved in here, they automatically used it. Probably R30 back fiberglass. I don't know. It was 15 years ago. Would they use something differently? Use something different. Or is that still radiant barrier? That's just a specific kind. Well, whatever it is, it's really nice. It allows us to keep the thermostat where we want it. Oh, it has? Okay. Oh, I thought you said you lost. You usually lose. Maybe you usually lose, but in the case of this, you actually won. I was going to color something for you in another color. Oh, I bet I could use this over here. This is almost like using the gray because it's so dark. I'm thinking something there, but I better stop while I'm ahead. Hey, Shani. I thought you were lurking, so. But I'm glad I stayed. Glad I stayed open. Glad I stayed on a little longer. Cool. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for coming in. Penny, did I say hi? I think I did earlier. Lurky. Lurky Shannon. Lurky. It's like turkey lurky. Turkey lurky. Let's see what else can I talk about. What else? What else? What else? I was gonna say something and it went out of my head. It went right out of my head. It happens so much. Radiant barrier. How in the world could I have forgotten? Because I haven't thought of that in years, and so it just comes in and out. Sebastian. Who's Sebastian? Oh. Yes, I'm using Joanna Bastard's Christmas. Mainly because there's a Christmas in July prompt. And then I just wanted to do one color. Monochromatic. I don't think there's a prompt for it. I suppose if I was going to do a prompt, I'd probably say color monochromatic. I mean, I really could have gotten out other pencil sets. Or pins. Ooh. It's me. I have a purple. May or may not. Ooh, ooh, looky. Ooh, it's sparkly. Of course, I'll lose that little thing on there, but that's okay. I think I'll go around these little dots because I like those. Sparkly, sparkly. That was Stardust. I knew it had to be Joanna book, but I didn't. That was the first Joanna book I got. Was the Christmas one. This past Christmas, I think I did two pictures in there. I did kind of like a Christmas 12 Days of Christmas thing. Why am I putting this on here? Don't know. And I had picked 2 out of that. So the 12 Days of Christmas was, I did a page every other day, a new page every other day. So in the middle, on the middle day, I would finish it up and have it ready. I didn't always do that, but I did. Did I use this color? I don't know. No, I think it was. Maybe it was this one. Can't remember which one I used. No, it definitely wasn't that. Maybe it was this one. This one's kind of dark, though. No. Yep, it was this one. And that was pretty hard, so I know it's far away, but I want to do something different. Maybe I can have it be whatever I'm coloring. I could use a different pencil set or something else like markers or ink tints or something like that. I can use something different every day. And it's not necessarily something that I have to finish. I just have to use it. It's a thought. Oh, your grandson, that's right. Not too many kids have, or even grown-ups for that matter, have 3 names. Or 2 middle names. There's other groups of people, and I'm wanting to say it's Jewish people, but it might be something else, that they won't give their, what did I just do? Won't give their child a middle name, but allow them to pick their middle name themselves when they get to a certain age, like 13 or something. What's the matter, baby? Are you scared? Ooh. You want to come up? You're not scared. What are you upset about? Come here. All right. Well, you want my attention, but you don't want me to hold you. 2 middle names, yeah. I only know one friend who gave their kids 2 middle names. I'm not sure if it was because they wanted to make sure if they were just going to have 2 kids, make sure they covered everybody on the tree, on the family tree. Like, she's named after a grandmother on this side and a grandmother on that side, or the mother's middle name. Do you want up again? Come here. He wants my attention, but then he doesn't want me to pick him up. Come here. Come here. Well, shoot. 12:15. Is Connie on? No, Connie's not on. Who is on right now? Who comes on? I need to take my afternoon nap. My morning nap. If I take a nap in the afternoon, I feel horrid. Absolutely horrid. It is no bueno. Oh my goodness. I think it was Friday night when I was teaching. They were just barking constantly, and finally I had to have Steve close the door. Because they just would not shut up. Well, it's like a chain reaction. One dog, the big dog, hears a kerfuffle outside with a neighbor dog talking smack or something, and then she has to jump up. And then when she jumps up, our three-legged dog, I don't know if you've seen her, she will bark at her. And then, of course, the puppy has to bark. And thankfully, Kelly won't bark. But you never know. You never know when they're going to start it. Start that barking. Yeah. It's fatigue that just makes me need to nap. It's just fatigue. I didn't color this whole section up here. I'm just going to go with one basic color. And then maybe a darker around the edges. Are you gonna keep barking? So during my class, now the kids usually don't mind the barking, but a parent might mind it. So they have to be always apologize. Just in case. Yeah, we always call it talking smack. They're talking smack. They're talking smack. What can I sparkle up? This is going to be really purple. I'm like nervous. Now my hand's going to get in it. No, actually down that way. Use something darker. Yeah, it is. It is not fun. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But I'm glad that I can take a nap, or at least just get my feet up. I'm in that age group now that ankles like to swell. It's just bizarre. It is bizarre. It's like, what? I'm not old enough for that. And of course I am. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's the only time I can nap is in the morning. I might let myself take a nap after lunch, but I will have to set a timer because I've got to do something at 3 anyway. But also, I just don't want to wake up groggy. It's like it didn't even happen, you know? I think it still does affect the nighttime, though, because I stayed up late. I stay up late all the time, but that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Tweak, 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 tweak. When will you be done, girl? I don't know. I go through phases with the napping. Sometimes I like it, and then sometimes I definitely do not like naps. This one's not quite as lovely as the other ones, at least to me. I don't know what's the difference. Not bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Emily about that shake test that the doctor gave her. You draw a circle. Hey, what do you think? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, the night messes up. I do take medication that makes me sleepy at night, but I won't go to bed early at all. I just stay up. Oh, okay. Well, I hope he's doing all right. Right, Nicole. I asked already. I probably missed it because I was looking down. Oh, okay. I'm like, okay. You can see me shake. It looks like it's kind of over here. Two and 8, yeah. Raise my chair. Now, if I try really hard, might not make it shake. Look at that. Oh, you had to hold up the clipboard. Wow. I don't know. Something. Look at my ornaments. Oh, on the table. A full spiral. Ooh. Did it matter what direction you went? Or maybe you went the other way. like started in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, I have to have my paper at a certain angle. It's easier, seems like easier to go this way than it is to go the other way. Yeah, it's familial though. It runs in our family. I probably ought to go. I've been on here for a long time. Y'all might want to do other stuff. Hey, Jen. Oh, Allie. Yay. I'm glad you came in. I thought about doing a whole day of stream so everybody... I don't know if I can do that. I think somebody somewhere would get sick of me. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I would say it's worse if I haven't eaten. But then that could be a whole nother problem too. So now you can see him up like that. If I start on another one, I won't get off. I'm getting my second wind. When I was a kid, I would sometimes fill in all, so we'd go to church and I'd get a bulletin, right? And I would sit there and I would color in all of the letters that had loops. A, B, D, O, P, R. Not too many we would have Q's, but I would fill all those in. I don't know why. Probably not. The second wind. Yeah, mine runs in the family. It's still called essential tremor, but it's a family one. And they present differently in different people. But mostly it's in the right hand. Well, one hand. In my family, it's the right one. So I don't know. Oh, that's good. Oh, one of your sister has it, but hers is because she isn't Miss. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emily. Yeah, that can be rough. When a doctor suspects that you might have fibro, they always do other tests to rule out other things, and one of those was a test for MS. Lupus is another one. Chronic fatigue, although that one's tricky because chronic fatigue and fibro can have some of the same symptoms, although you don't necessarily have the pain. And people with fibro can also get the chronic fatigue or develop it, not get it. Wow. They don't need glasses. And they ate up all the good genes. Yep. Definitely frustrating. It's like, it's not fair. Suppose I can go back to using fine letters for the fun of it. Right on top of the prismas. I said, why not? I definitely prefer pencil over marker, but it's sometimes I have to use them both, which is fine. Or not have to, choose to use. That is interesting. So the color I'd started with on this part looks different now that I put this on top of it. And this one was a different color, and it's coming out a different color. I've obviously come out different colors, duh. But it's just, it just means that undercolor affects the top. Affects this, how it comes out. Interesting. Trying to use something different. I don't remember if I used, haven't used the dark purple, although it's really more for shadow. I don't think I've ever been on this long. See that? I taped that up. I'm not sure what to do with this one. I'm kind of like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I think the ornaments lend themselves to being able to do monochromatic, but I'd like to try it on a regular type of page. Like allow myself 5 pencils, 3 of the color light, medium, and dark, and then black and white. I think that would be kind of fun. Bye, Louise. Maybe a gray. Although black can sort of substitute for that if you color lightly. Wow, 12 people are still watching. That's funny. I don't want to go. I'm having too much fun. There they go again. Off barking at who knows what. Ooh, this is probably not what I want. But maybe I can make something of it. Oh, I'm afraid this will stay in the ugly stage a while. Yeah, I'm going, why am I not getting off? Because I need to eat. And I need to put my feet up. I guess I just need to make myself do it. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, whether it's the whole afternoon or whole morning or evening, whatever. Thanks, Allie, for coming. You're welcome. Emily, thanks for coming and chatting. You're welcome, True. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, Brittany and Kenny, whoever else is left. So I might or might not finish these, but I think I did all right on that. So that was my monochromatic stuff for the day. You're welcome, Jen. See y'all later.